Hello, this is Spring News with the overview of December 27th. Let us start with unrealized predictions in the crypto industry. In 2018, venture capital investor Tim Draper predicted Bitcoin reaching $250,000 by the end of 2022. However, this prediction didn't come true. When asked about his $250,000 target, the investor told it was still his number. According to the investor, despite the liquidation of notable players in the market like FTX, there is still a huge untapped demographic for Bitcoin: women, who control 80% of retail spending, and 1 in 7 Bitcoin wallets are currently held by women. The former CEO of regulated Swiss bank SEBA, Guido Bühler, predicted a target of $50,000 to $75,000 for Bitcoin in 2022. However, the executive recently described 2022 as an annus horribilis, with the war in Ukraine triggering a shock to the paradigm of world order and the financial markets. Bring a Trailer, the online classic car auction platform, expects to close the year with more than $1.35 billion in sales, up 63% from 2021. The positive expectations are fueled as a new generation of collectors has logged on to buy classic and pre-owned cars. The rising interest rates, recession fears, and increasing car inventories have started to pressure used car prices and demand, and average sales prices are slightly down. However, according to the founders, Bring a Trailer's business model, based on low-cost, easy-to-use, and efficient car buying and selling, could benefit even a downturn. China will face a digital transformation of the economy in 2023, according to the analysts of the Chinese investment bank CICC. The country's growth model is moving from being highly dependent on real estate and infrastructure to one in which digital and green economies play greater roles. Over the next 5 years, cumulative investment into the digital economy is expected to grow more than sevenfold, to reach 77.9 trillion won. Goldman Sachs analysts raised their 2023 GDP forecast from 4.5 to 5.2% on the economy reopening sooner than expected, with consumption as the main driver. Macau has released quarantine requirements ahead of the new concession period. The health code for incoming travelers has now been updated to a required 5 days of self-health management. Alongside this, the region has now abolished the requirement for incoming tourists to take a nucleic acid test upon entry, or 3 days after arriving. However, incoming tourists are still required to provide proof of a negative NAT no more than 72 hours before arrival. Recently, the region's 6 current concessionaires all had their licenses extended for 10 years, and they'll be hoping this new period marks the start of the renewed recovery from 2023 onwards.